Hello, my name is Timeless, and I was asked to make this video to encourage people to uh, uh, assist me in bringing this very new light into the world. I'm not going to ask you for any money. I don't really like money. Never had an affinity to money, and I think money felt the same way about me. Life is simpler sometimes when you don't have any money because you can't buy the reality that you want. You have to live really in where you're at. And I've really spent the last 50 years in bringing this light forward. And it's really, a light of truth. Truth is really the only light in the world. When you see the truth, then everything becomes illuminated. And the truth is very simple. It's in what we call the tree of life. It's a configuration of 10. And when you understand how this works together, it's a very simple thing we can all understand because it's patterned in the human body. And it has even a timetable in that. We're right at the juncture of change. People have been talking about this since the 60s, and it's all been true, but we're really coming to sort of a climactic point right now. And so how can you help? And I very much appreciate your interest and your help in my work. And so the way you can help me, first of all, if you want to learn about the Tree of Life. So I have a class on my website, davidhouse.com, and it's based in the tarot cards. Tarot cards are based in the Torah, and it explains how the Tree of Life works. So take a course, enjoy the course, leave me a review. That would be very cool. I very much appreciate that. And also, I have my books, and mainly I'm a writer. I've written 15 books, and I have 5 that have been published. So actually, the first book that I wrote was, is The Other Side. And it's this kind of chain of stories, short stories, when I'd first begun my immersion into sort of the Jewish experience, really defining myself as Jewish in my search in Torah for the truth. As a result, I moved to Israel, and I lived there for 10 years and wrote The Price of Peace. That was in the 80s, which is a novel. And then I returned back to America and wrote a Kabbalistic Tarot, which was published by Inner Traditions. And that was actually the inspiration for the tarot course. And then after that, I wrote Deciphering the Labyrinth of Life, which are numerous essays about really cool things like astrophysics and marijuana and Jesus and the Quran, and really a new look on these kind of misdefined things, or I don't know if that's even a word, improperly defined. I don't know, whatever. It's a unique way of looking at this stuff. And then I wrote kind of a treatise, Meditations on Time, and which had to do a lot with the Mayan calendar and the conjunctions with the Mayan and the Roman and carbon-14. And I'm about to publish Sex, a metaphor to history. Trump, 777, and the 1,000 Years of Woman. And so with all these books, please, if you'd like to assist me, because it's not about the money so much. And we all, I don't know. It's really not about the money. It's about getting this work out into the world and telling your friends and sending people books. This stuff is really new. And that's what we knew. And not only is it new, but it predicts like a really beautiful future, not some thousand years away, or after everyone dies and just good people left or something like that. But for everyone right now, we're really there. We are the people who can make that transition. This is the point of transition right now. And so I really encourage people to read, to get my new book, Sex, a Metaphor to History. And, if you'd like to encourage this, get other books, send them to your friends, talk about them. That would be the best thing that anyone could do for me. Well, almost the best, but pretty close. Anyways, thank you so much. God bless you. It's a new year starting tonight. And may we all be blessed with health and happiness and prosperity and safety and peace and all the good things.